Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising. What's up guys? Hope you're doing well. We're going to do a love reading today, taking a look at what is going on with the person who you were dealing with. Remember though, it is a general reading, so it won't be for everyone unfortunately. Take what fits and leave the rest. However, if you would like some specific information and answers to your own individual situations, you can check out the half price sale on personal readings I have at the moment. Link for that is in the description box below. So, overall energy of the reading is the Nine of Pentacles, and then the Page of Wands is the main focus here. Libra, I think you may have a new potential connection or something that could have just started or that is coming in here. There's definitely a message here that Libra, you are looking particularly attractive at the moment, not just physically, but in terms of long-term potential as well. That Nine of Pentacles energy is someone who is a cut above someone else. We could be looking at someone here who does value you a lot, but is maybe not ready for commitment yet or something like that. Or it could be you guys, Libra, because that Nine of Pentacles energy is usually a detached single one, but someone who is in their like highest vibration. But then this Page of Wands is something nice, something good, something exciting starting. Let's have a look at the blocks and challenges here. So we could just be looking at a connection that is like a situationship, but there's something there about the value they're seeing towards you or you're seeing towards them. So not just a like casual connection or situationship where it's someone like, yeah, I'm attracted to them, we can have a bit of fun, pass some time, but that's it. Because of that Nine of Pentacles is a very strong energy. Let's look at the blocks and challenges here. Some of you Librans may have multiple people interested in you at the moment though as well, which nothing wrong with that. This may as well for some of you tie into a smaller amount of you if you're self-employed or freelance, something like that, something that's starting in relation to that. Let's see what the blocks and challenges are here. We've got the Emperor, Aries energy, single energy, but also again the Emperor is the divine masculine, or the is like a very, and again tied into entrepreneurship. So specifically if you're a freelancer or have a client, there could be some type of attraction or spark there that is going on, building up. There is something here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor of someone being more focused on themselves than they are on love at the moment, which isn't anything wrong with that. I don't mean in like a selfish way, but there are people who, you know, the type of person who cannot be single at all and has to be in a relationship to be happy. Then there are the people where, yes, we would like love, but it's not coming from a place of lack mentality. I also really like myself. The Nine of Pentacles here, I have hopes, dreams, goals, ambitions, a life outside of just romance. But that could be like getting in the way of the energy a little bit. And then we've got the Fool. So there is something here that is starting or has started where the two of you definitely know like what it is, and like you're under no illusions, anything like that. But this could be moving into the energy where something is maybe starting to build up beyond that Nine of Pentacles and the Aries energy of independence. That's a better way of phrasing it. Independent. Is someone starting to think, maybe I've found the right match here, maybe I could contemplate giving up my independence. we've got the full card there as well. So there is like a potential of something that just isn't happening or manifesting. But I feel like it's to do with your, and again, it's positive though, because it's to do with you and this other person and like your maturity, where you're at in life. That Nine of Pentacles is Virgo energy, and one of discernment. To use myself as an example, because I am a Libra, my Mars and Venus are in a tight conjunction with Virgo, in the sign of Virgo, which means I am very Virgoan when it comes to love and sex. Now, a lot of people, the older they get, the more they're willing to settle for less than they want or they deserve. That Virgo energy though is very picky, and I find myself in the position, the older I get and the wiser I am, the bigger the list of things I want in a need in a partner. Maybe that's just a way to gaslight yourself to keep yourself single as well. There's a balance there, because obviously no one's perfect, and if you're looking for like the perfect person, they do not exist. But there's also something really good about being happy and secure in yourself as an individual. Let's see what this person's intentions are, because it does seem there's thoughts beyond where things are at the moment with you. And I do get this vibe of like potential exploration of commitment or something beyond where things are at the moment. Their intentions, the Ten of Cups. So this is an energy of someone who is happy to be single but is open to long term. And we've got the Nine of Wands here. I do think it's someone who's been single for quite some time though, Libra. So not someone who's like in and out of relationships or something like that. But because they see you as this Nine of Pentacles, and because of where they're at in their journey, it's like they're on the precipice of moving towards this Ten of Cups. This feels like the potential of a partnership where the two of you are at like the same place, the same vibration. Let's see what their actions are, because I feel like there's something in this Page of Wands that moves the energy beyond where it's at the moment in a positive way towards this Ten of Cups. It's definitely not the offer of commitment yet, but it's something about that casual, detached energy that is starting to open up emotionally or something like that. We've got the Queen of Cups, Cancerian energy. I think they're going to say something or offer something on an emotional level that hasn't been there previously. That Queen of Cups is Cancerian energy. And then the Page of Cups. Why do I get the energy as well of like hand holding, hugging? What's the word to describe it? Those like tactile displays of affection. Maybe it is something like that. You're walking down the street with them and all of a sudden they grab your hand and they're holding your hand. Which for someone like me, I'm not a huge fan of PDA, but there's something nice, there's something cute. I think part of this is to do with what they say as well, but there's something in their actions where it's like more romantic, more sentimental. Their love language being physical touch. Where does this lead the energy to then? We've got the Five of Wands. Give me two more. What is this? We've got the Five of Pentacles. Okay, was this too soon? And we've got the Lovers. There's some type of like schism here in the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Why? it feels like there's something they offer here on an emotional level that is unexpected. And I don't think it's like you're rejecting it, Libra, because the energy then moves into the Lovers, where there is this actual transition or transmutation of where the connection is at now from more casual or detached into something more that is leading towards this Ten of Cups. But there is this weird energy with the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, where I almost feel like you resist it at first or push it away slightly, or just catches you off guard because it wasn't what you were expecting or anticipating with this person. But it does then lead to the energy of the Lovers of kind of coming together. So I think they do or say something centered around their emotions, where then maybe it's like, okay, we agreed this was meant to be like casual, or we agreed, like, it catches you off guard. But then I think once you kind of give it a second, you kind of realize you want it as well, which is why I think the central energy here is the Nine of Pentacles. I think because you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy of personal power, really focused on your life, your goals, and actually making a lot of success, there's something about this emotional offering from them that kind of catches you off guard with that Nine of Pentacles feeling that you've had. But I think you're starting to realize as well that you see them as like a fellow Nine of Pentacles. And if two people who are both in Nine of Pentacles energy can come together to build something, that's like the 10 out of 10 type of relationship. Anyway, guys, that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it and it resonated. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, though, it is a general reading, so it won't be for everyone, unfortunately. Take what fits and leave the rest. However, if you would like some specific information and answers to your own individual situations, you can check out the sale on personal readings in the description box below. Cheers.